Hi everyone. Every IT company is using databases, be it MySQL, Oracle. They use databases to store the information, and it's really important for everyone, being a developer, tester, or an intern, to have a good grasp of what is the underlying databases, how many tables are there, what all columns exist, what are the data types of the columns being used when the table has been created. It's really important, and it's amazing if you have a very good knowledge on the database, because then you will understand the product better. You will know how the data has been organized in the system. So now there can be cases where you have been given a task of doing the impact analysis. Let's say a customer comes up and says, what all prices or the decimal digits which they are allowing, instead of two decimal places, they want to go ahead and allow three decimal places. There could be some weird requirement which will change the data type or increase the size of a kind of a column or change the date time pattern. In all those cases, you have to go and dig dive into thousands of tables, which is not that feasible to do the impact analysis. So just like librarian who keeps a record of what all books they have in the library, similarly, when we are creating the tables in MySQL or Oracle, they have data dictionary tables which keeps information of what all table has been created with what all data types, what all constraints, what was the default value, everything it has to store. So let's talk about MySQL information schema, which is a data dictionary in MySQL. It has many tables. One of the tables name is tables, which keeps all the tables created on that particular schema, be it a system table or a user created table. So let me run and show you a sample output. So imagine a case: you are new to the system and you have switched job recently, and you have no idea about what all tables related to payment exist in the system. So what you can do is you can select table name from information schema, tables table, and you can say table name like payment. Usually we follow proper naming conventions as a developer. So if someone has followed the proper naming convention as a developer, all payments related table should have or will be having payment related keyword in it, or it can be PYMNT, something like that. So you can go ahead and change as add any as criteria whatever you want to. By looking at the pattern, you will come to know for one table that uh, are they using payment keyword or PYMNT or something like that. In that case, if I run like this, I'm using this online compiler website, which is helping me to create the tables and running the information schema related queries. So I do have some customer table, offices table, order history, and order related employees table. So let me go ahead and find it out if I have any payment related table in my schema. I'll click on run. Mm, just a minute. Yeah, ignore the last line. So my output is table name payments. So I do have a table having a payment keyword in it. So let's see if I have any table related to order. So I'll click on run, and you can see I have two tables related to orders. One is orders, other one is order details. So this is really an important table for you to understand how our tables are, how many tables are existing in our schema. Similarly, we have this columns table. Here I just wanted to know what all columns exist in any of the order related table. So if I run it, it will fetch me all the columns from orders and order details table. You can see table name is orders, order details, and all columns from those tables. Now I wanted to know if my any of the column is having a date keyword in it. So I just wanted to know the data type of that particular, if it has been created properly or not. I will use columns table again from information schema to know any column name which is having a date in it. So let me run this. So you can see I have order date, required date, ship date, payment date. Any date related columns I can search. If you are using a convention of having DT as in all the date columns, we can say DT. Since I don't have anything, I believe, yeah, it has come from parameters and routines table, which is not owned by us. It is owned by the table schema is information schema. So this is a system table. If you really wanted to go ahead and do it for your schema, then you can say, okay, I do not want to. You can basically give your table schema name here is equal to your schema. So if you do so, it will not fetch any of the system related tables and it will search only in your schema. Okay, so we'll move to the next one. Now, as I said earlier, we wanted to know if what all columns exist in my database having a decimal data type, because I wanted to increase the size of, or I should be allowing 3 decimal places as discussed earlier in the requirement. So in that case, I would be running like this. Sorry, I missed the underscore. Yes. So you can see I do have customers, products, payments, and order details table, which has credit limit, buy price, MSRP amount, and price each as decimal digits, as decimal columns. So this is very efficient way of doing an impact analysis. It's the fastest way of doing an impact analysis and give the estimates as a dev lead or a developer to the manager. There are many other tables exist in the information schema related to constraints, indexes, and many other things. So these are the helpful tables which I use whenever I join a new company to, I mean, to get a good grasp of what my product is, how the database is designed, what all tables has been there. It is really helping me even finding the issues related to particular table. And I know this flow is related to payment, so I will go ahead and search only the payments related table. If I know it's an order related flow, so I will go and search only order related tables in the backend to know what exactly is happening. Thanks for watching.